Well, good morning and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Tuesday, October 19th, the 29th Tuesday of Ordinary Time, and it is the feast day of Saint John de Brebeuf, Isaac Jogues, and their companions. They were all French Jesuit martyrs, priests, some lay people, but they were martyrs of the faith who were missionaries to the Indians in Quebec, Canada. And they were around in the early to mid 1600s, in which John de Brebeuf was killed in 1946, and then Isaac Jogues was killed in 1646. Then Isaac Jogues was killed in 1649. And Saint John de Brebeuf is the patron saint of Canada. And it wasn't so Quebec not too far away from New York. So anyway, today's gospel is from Luke chapter 12, verses 35 through 38. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit, amen. Gird your loins and light your lamps, and be like servants who await their master's return from a wedding, ready to open immediately when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those servants whom the master finds vigilant on his arrival. Amen, I say to you, he will gird himself, have them recline at table, and proceed to wait on them. And should he come in the second or third watch and find them prepared in this way, blessed are those servants. All right, so we have an invitation for waiting today. And the thought that came to mind today, as we are supposed to be prepared and ready and waiting for the Lord to come. So it says the master is returning from the wedding, and in this case it's going to be Jesus. We should be anxiously awaiting with joy to meet Jesus once he does come, but we don't know the time. And so the image that came to mind during this gospel was whenever, especially if you have children and you are a mom or a dad and you are waiting for your kids to come home. No matter how late it is, maybe they went out to a party or they're on a date with their boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever it might be. How many of you parents out there would sit in the recliner or on the couch and wait for your son or your daughter to come home? And why would you do that? Because you love them and you want to make sure that they are safe and that they return safely. And that you want to be able to sleep peacefully without knowing that they made it home. And that's the same image that we should do in regards to our faith life, to make sure that we are prepared and we are waiting in joyful anticipation of the Lord coming, because we just love him so much. And so, and notice it even says towards the end, and should he come in the second or third watch and find them prepared in this way. So back in those times, they used first, second, third, and fourth watches of the night. And so the second and third watch is like super late. It's like 12 midnight until 6 a.m. Or actually maybe it's 3 to 9. Either way, it's 3-hour time blocks. But the second and third watch of the night is later. And so no matter how late it gets, we need to be prepared and we want to wait for the Lord with that joyful anticipation. I don't know how I'm having a hard time saying that. So with all that being said, what is it that we are doing to prepare ourselves to develop that loving relationship with God the Father and Jesus Christ? This way we are waiting with a joy so deep that we would wait wide awake for him to return, just like we would our children. So maybe we need to take some more time in prayer, go on a nature walk, have a men's group or a women's group, and just start a Bible study or do something to grow in our faith, because God knows we need to grow deeper and deeper and deeper in faith so that we can love him more and be ready for him whenever he comes. So have a great day. God bless, and keep it real. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.